Hey, how's everybody doing today? Hey, welcome to Hanging with GZ. Oh, GZ's having a rough day. I was going to tell you a little story while I'm headed to the parts house. You know, everybody, I kind of based this channel on my knowledge. And I'll tell you what, there ain't too many people left with a lot of knowledge out there in today's world. But anyway, I tell you what I'm doing. I took a thermostat off a hot water tank a while ago. You know, you can't find no replacement parts anymore. They want you to buy the whole thing. Well, I'm still kind of old school, you know. I'm going to fix the parts that's bad. Anyway, I went to the big city a while ago, a few miles from my hometown. Live in a small town that don't have shit when you go to looking for some basics, but they don't have anything specialty, you know, if you're looking for the big parts or anything like that. But anyway, I'm having a bad day. All I'm doing is running around. When you run around, you know, time, you know, I mean, when you have this kind of time, you ain't making no money, you know. And nowadays, you know, you got to make all you can get to get by and pay for all them people, you know, that's in the White House that's arguing and dickering and fighting and back and forth. But anyway, I'm headed down here. I got the thermostat off this hot water tank this time. I went ahead and brought it with me. They gave me a push button thermostat that replaces a Bradford White. Well, it's for a big tank. It ain't for a little tank. I tried to tell him that at the counter, but he was one of them guys that thought he knew everything, you know. So I'm going back down to Miami here and trade that thing out. And I'm going to take this I got the old thermostat with me. I'm supposed to take the back out and change the push button thermostat. And this one you don't, you know. So I'm going to lay it up on the counter and see what he says. I'm going to say, hey, change this for me. Well, there ain't even one back there. All it is a little spring, a flat disc deal. Well, it's called a kicker. I call them kickers. And that's all that's in this one. So you got to replace the whole thing. You just can't replace a little part. But anyway, I'm going to get in here in the parts house. I ain't going to film it because they'll have to kick my ass or something if I start filming them. But I'll get back with you after a bit and let you know how things are going. Well, that was interesting. I took and got out, took my stuff in, took the button in, and I said, I don't think this is behind there like the normal ones. He says, well, he said, that's a gas button. That's a push button for a gas button. Now, I want you to know something. I went there the first time, gave him the model number, told him it was electric, and everything. Apparently, he wasn't listening. I'll tell you what, this is what's wrong with this world today. Everybody's getting in a hurry, not paying attention, and all that stuff. I sound like an old grumpy old bastard, don't I? But you know, it's the truth. It's the truth. So you know something? I've run my tail off today, doing nothing. I had a couple electric calls this morning. Went and fixed that, no problem. But then I got this hot water tank call. You know, they got to have it now. Sometimes you just can't fix it in a day. But you know what I did? I decided, you know something? I got interrupted at lunch, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But then I took and just happened to be driving by Brahms, some of the best ice cream you'll ever eat. So I'm having me a banana shake. Bananas are good too. But anyway, I got to tell you a story. I went out for lunch and I was sitting there and I was having a couple hot dogs with sauerkraut. My doorbell rings. I go at the door and two guys are standing at the door and they're all dressed up in suits. And I thought, who in the hell must have died or something happened? I thought maybe just a couple lawyers coming after me. They said, hey, we're Jehovah's Witnesses. I said, well, how you doing? Come on in. So I invited them in, you know. About that time I had to pee really bad. So I told him, I said, excuse me just a second. I got to step in the restroom. I was about to go to the restroom when the doorbell rang. So I went in there and I took care of my business. And I come out and I said, what y'all want to talk about? They stood there and they just kind of looked around. I thought maybe they were scoping my house out. They looked around and I said, what's the matter? Well, what are we going to talk about? They said, well, we don't know. We've never got this far before. Well, I got my banana shake I ate sitting here at Brahms. I'm going to go home. We'll drive down the road for a while, go home, and I think I'm just going to clean my van out today. My old van's in bad shape. I've been so darn busy, I got tools scattered from one fender to the other fender to the back door back there. I'm telling you what, if I have a wreck, I'm going to have stuff hitting me in the back of the head. So I think I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day we got, and I'm going to go home and clean some tools out and organize and trash and all that good stuff. It's a perfect day for it. So come along and hang some more with GZ, and we'll see what we can find back here. All right, my van's clean. I got it all cleaned out. I went down and washed it. Got water all over my glasses going down the highway. I might have a wreck, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go over to the big shop and see what's going on over here at the Old Timers. See if they got the big harvest done for 2019. Check in there and see what's happening. The old sun's a setting. Go home after a bit and feed the old horses and the calf and the dogs and the kitty cats and see if I can find me something to eat. I might go put some shelves together tonight. I got a lot of tools to organize. After I cleaned my van out, I got a lot of screws and nuts and bolts and electric parts and all kinds of stuff I got to situate somewhere. So I bought me some shelves over there at Walmart the other day and got to get all them put up. So we'll catch you a little bit later. Well, we changed plans a little night. I came into my sister's house for supper tonight, and we're just kind of hanging out with the family. So, hey, I ran across another YouTuber here. He's got a YouTube channel. Tell him what it is.
Max Burns, 5 subscribers. Go check it out.
All right. I think they're...
Yeah, I do Beyblade, vlogging, and some gaming. I have one gaming video. That's all. I'm just going to make more, but for now, that's all.
All right. There you have it. Another YouTuber right there. Well, I'm going to catch you tomorrow sometime. We're going to run some electric wire and we're going to do some switches and stuff like that. So we'll catch you all in the morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. God has given me another day. Next morning, and when I'm headed to a job site, I stopped and got me some breakfast this morning because I was too damn lazy to fix some this morning. And that happens on a Friday, you know. If somebody's gets up, you know, they always said don't buy something made on Friday, you know, but you know, I take a little more pride in my work than that. But anyway, I stopped and got me some breakfast this morning. I'm a tight ass. I hate going out and eating and buying my own damn breakfast, but it's pretty damn good. I had biscuits and gravy this morning. Hardly ever get that every once in a while because it's too damn hard to fix in the morning, you know. Have to go milk the cow, separate the cream, make the biscuits, you know, grind the corn and cook the biscuits. But anyway, enough of that. But I'm headed to a job site out here in no man's land and up here in the northwest part of the county where I live at, and we're going to do a little wiring today and show you a few little things that I do, maybe different from everybody else, but the old men taught me a thing or two, you know, and I like sharing my knowledge every once in a while. Guy called me last night up on the phone and he says, hey, he said, my dryer quit. Now, I did not know this guy at all. And he was, sorry about that, I had to adjust my camera. But anyway, he called me up and he wanted me to tell him how to fix his dryer. And, you know, a guy does stuff for a living, you know, to make a living, you know. And people want to take and free knowledge, I guess. I don't know. Well, they need to watch my YouTube channel if they want free knowledge. But anyway, he called me up and he was trying to pick my brain on what was wrong with his dryer. Well, you know, you got 4 or 5 different breeds of dryers out there, you know. He didn't even tell me if it was electric or gas, you know. He just said, I think the heating element's out of it. I think the heating element's out of it. Well, let me tell you something. Most of the time when I go on a job, check a heating element, everybody says, heating element's out. 90% of the time, it's not the heating element. It's a thermostat, could be the timer, you know, it could be anything, you know. But let a professional, you know, let a professional take and, I got to slow down here. There's a deer. Let me turn you around here. It's a big old buck. Let's see how close we can get to him. There's a deer hunter right over here to my left. I seen his truck anyway. Let's see how close I can get to this buck. That ain't no buck. I thought it's horns. I thought his antlers. It's his ears. Big old doe. Well, anyway, there she goes. I'm out here in the pitted area working. And man, there's deer hunters everywhere out here. So let me turn you back around. Well, anyway, what I was saying, you know, there's all kinds of different dryers. You know, everything's different. You know, when you do this for a living, you know, and you do it every day, you know, there's different things. I mean, you know, it's just like you take your car to a mechanic. You know, you think you might be a mechanic, but that mechanic might find something else. You know, because he deals in it every day. You know, so anyway, I just hate to give away knowledge. You know, and I don't get a service call out of the deal, you know, and then something goes wrong, say, well, that guy told me what to do, and then my dryer burned up. Well, whose fault is it? Well, he blames it on me because boy, biscuits and gravy are giving me a little indigestion. But anyway, he takes and, you know, you do something like that, and then something happens. Well, then they, you know, everybody talks bad, you know, nothing ever good comes out of nobody. It's everything always shares rumors of being bad. You know, bad stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna take you out here today. I ain't gonna be all day filming or nothing, you know, on this video. But what I do out here, I'm just gonna tell you right quick. We're gonna do a little bit of wiring today. I got a big job going on. All this is gonna be boxed in out here. All these walls will be boxed in, you know, with tin. And I don't want nothing to go wrong with that electric, you know. When you're making your connections, a lot of people, you know, they'll bury junction boxes or J boxes in a wall where your splices come together. Well, I put everything in a switch box or a outlet box. I'll make all my splices there, and if anything ever happens, you don't have to worry about getting in a J box, you know, down the road, you know, loose connection, loose neutral or something. You don't have to take 10 off and chase it down and get in the J box behind the 10 and fix it. You just do everything right there in an outlet box or a switch box to make all your connections. And then I'm having to build out a little bit to on this project, and I'll show you when I get out here and I get started today. But come and go with me. I hope you enjoy the video, because I might not share a lot of my knowledge on this channel, but I try to share the best I can for the younger generation. You know, when I'm gone, you know, maybe my grandkids can look back and say, well, that was my grandpa, you know, he was a smart old bastard. So that might be the bastard part right. But anyway, I kind of know stuff in life that the old timers taught me, and I'll try to share some of that with you. So we'll catch you a little bit later. I'm watching all these deer hunters walking across here. Okay, so I'm on the job site now, and I want to show you what I do down here. These walls are all going to be covered right here with tin. So if you take and ever want to box it in, or when you box it in, you can't get to the receptacles or the J boxes if you put J boxes behind. So what I'm doing here, all my connections are in here, and that way, there's my switch right there. So my lead to my lights is all connected back here inside this box. So it's a little bit of knowledge, you know, that I learned, and I'll take you back over here and show you another thing. Okay, another thing I do too, I mean, you got this big breaker panel, okay? All your wires is going to be in here, and we probably ain't going to use it all for this barn that I'm building here. But anyway, instead of putting J boxes inside the wall, I brought my bay lights in here, and here's my switch. So I'll make my connections here to break my switch up here and then go to the power. So that's kind of what I do. That way you ain't in a situation where, you know, you put a J box in, there's no attic to get to in here. So you just kind of do the best you can, because if you ever have trouble down the line, you don't have to take 10 off and find the trouble in the walls. So everything's connected inside either the breaker panel here, or like I said, inside the switch boxes. Woo, what a day. Just got done a while ago at the electric job I've been doing, and went and changed the 2 porch lights down the road a ways. I had a service call there. Now I'm headed to finish what I was doing yesterday. Remember, I was having trouble getting them parts and stuff, that thermostat for that hot water tank. Well, the farmer that I'm working for, he went and picked it up, and I'm headed there now to put it on. So that's where I'm headed now. So it's a busy, busy day in the repair world again. here we go. We got this part right here, and it's all sealed unit. Basically pretty simple to put on. Pretty nice, neat job there. I did. Heating element's good. So that's it. Button her up. Well, it's been a good week hanging with GZ, and got a lot done this week, and we're having another week. I'll start filming a little more. I got a tractor pull tomorrow sometime after family funeral, and going to do a little announcing video and tractor pull on my tractor pulling channel. Tractor pulling with GZ. Check that one out. And anyway, we'll catch you later, and thanks for watching. And like I say, cheers. I've had a good day, or I've had a good week. Take care.